Sweet. Okay. So this review was on the weekend. 3-3 draw. How do you feel you performed? And I know it was your first game back.
Not good.
Not good. So what do you think that you have taken out of it that you can improve on for that game?
I think I was just like, I was out of practice. I was so
Yep.
panicky whenever I got the ball.
Okay. So
Yeah,
tonight's
I can be more settled.
tonight's theme, and we spoke about that, hey, at halftime. Remember we spoke about just keeping the ball simple. When the 9 presses, just play the other side and being really relaxed on the ball. Tonight, for this video review, and I reckon this is really evident from the game, and then it's moving forward to this game, because we've got 2 strikers that are quite similar that will shoot from 30 yards. So for me, tonight is about your positioning in relation to where the ball is and in transition moments. Because we fixed the ball at our feet at halftime, in my opinion. So we're going to look here at the first goal. We've got 2 camera angles for each. So obviously a wide ball in there. I heard you say away in that, and then I saw you come. But I want you to have a look here. So this is the angle here, okay? But I just want you to focus on your positioning and your movement as that ball's played. So as the ball's played, what do you want our movement to be? Do we want to be set and still to deal with the ball and have the intent to deal with it in front? Or do we want to be moving and then deal with the ball, whatever's happening? Set and still, perfect. All right, so the ball's just been played there, right? And see, you're still moving, and then you make that decision to come. Okay, I don't think it's a poor decision to come. I actually don't.
But maybe if I wasn't moving back.
But if you weren't moving back, I think you can defend the space a bit easier.
Yeah.
And I think your communication needs to be better, because I wrote down that you said away and then you come.
I think I decided that I wasn't.
You weren't, and then
so
that's
I
that movement
backtracked
backwards.
to go back,
Perfect.
and then I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Actually, that's my ball. So then I went forward to get
Yeah.
it.
So you went backwards, you go forward. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And 1-0. So that's fine. This one here, I really like this moment, because watch your movement here for Ashley goes to play the pass. What are you there? Where's your front foot? Are you set? You're anticipating the ball being played forward. You have intent to come and smother. Watch, Ashley plays the ball. Watch her.
I think
There.
she might shoot.
Set and
Yes.
still. Intent to come and deal with the ball if she plays a through ball, and can she score from there if she chips you? I reckon you're in a good position, and so much better. That was really good. This is the goal where you get chipped. I just want to show you from there to here.
I love that it came from there.
Yeah, exactly. So she's picked it up just that side of halfway, and you're backtracking. But it has come from a transition moment up the other end, okay?
Yeah.
So we can kind of see here, I obviously couldn't get the whole field, but we can see when the ball comes towards, Holly reacts. I just want you to have a look at your movement, okay? So it's, well, so she's now reacted as that ball's coming in, right? Watch her there. All right, what's your movement here? All right, you're moving with the ball. See how you're moving forward now? See how you're just creeping forward? And I know we have controlled possession. I understand that. But do you think if, you got to think of the what if moment, right? What if Ash loses the ball there? Am I in a position to deal with the ball that's played in and behind, like over top of me? So can you take up a deeper position, but can you still do the same job? Does that make sense? So if she wins the ball and plays it back to Holly, she gets pressed, and then you want to receive the ball. Are you still able to do the same job?
I guess. Yeah, like here, even though she has the ball, she's gonna play Holly, not me. So
Correct. There's no need, hey, right? Then you're on your bike, and then we lose the ball, and that's what happens.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah, I guess Holly can do that job.
Yeah, Holly can 100% do that job.
Then
you can, yeah. But you can even go to the side, and you can receive in a wider pocket. This, look at the time here, 91st minute. I want you to look here. This is fantastic. You're in a fantastic position, right? And you just come and mop it up. You're not too deep, you're not too high, you're in a really good position. This is the same moment. Look here, really good position. They can't shoot and score from there, but if they play a ball into these areas, you're in a really good position to come and deal with that. And that's exactly what's happened. So well done there, really good. This is a moment that I'm a little bit worried about here. Count how long she has the ball here. So we've lost the ball just their side of halfway, right? So, okay, we'll stop it from there. So I want you to look at how long it takes for you to move while they're in control possession. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and look where they are compared to where you are. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So in transition moment here, what could your movement be as they win the ball? Get deeper, right? And then when they're in that position, when they get in that position and you read the cues for them to, if they're going to shoot, they're going to play a through ball, then you're setting still. You're not moving back the whole time. So that fizzles out. But that was just a moment where it could have been, it could have happened. This is not the through ball theme that I want to speak about tonight, but I thought this was important because it's about positioning as well. So for this moment here, she's got the ball here. I think you're in a really good position. So if she cuts in, you can adjust. But in my opinion, do you move when the ball's played out into a crossing position, or do you stay in your half space? And look where the ball ends up and what happens. So you stay. Do you think you can be deeper?
You like central?
More central into the goal, right? So as she plays that ball, if you're more central to the goal, do you think you can come and claim that? 100%. So as that ball's moved, you've just got to take up a more central position to then come and deal with that ball. Doesn't go in, but we're in trouble if it's on target.
Okay.
But I think if you're in a central position,
she's on the 6.
Yeah, but I think if you are in a deeper position, in a more central position, you can attack the ball late, hard and fast, and you can make a decision: do you punch, do you catch? And then one more, 94th minute. So transition moment at halfway again. Right, bit scrappy. She has a look up. What do you think there?
I'm still going back with it.
Yeah, do you reckon you're too high?
Yeah.
I'd chip your hay.
Yeah.
Right?
She tried.
She tried. But then let's have a look at the VO. So here, like she's won the ball there, you're still in the same spot. Just in the transition moment, I feel that you're really stationary and that you just don't move with what's happened. It's like you take maybe 3 seconds to recognize and then move. As the ball's won in midfield, you need to see still and then you go and just lucky. So in my opinion, and you can tell me if you disagree, but we've just got to be more reactive when we lose the ball in midfield to take up those positions. Do you think at times you might be too high? Do you think you might be too high, and then when we lose the ball in those positions, you're scrambling back? So do you reckon you could start maybe 2 meters deeper, and then if we lose the ball, then you can be on your front foot, having that intent to deal with the ball and in behind? Because I reckon you can take up really good positions where you got to think to yourself, if they lose the ball here, how many times out of 10 can they score against me if I'm in this position and they win the ball there?
Like I think that's fair. I think I'm high because I'm like, I want to play. Like I'm high to get on the ball.
Yeah.
But it's probably times that it's in the midfield and they're not facing back and
correct.
They're not. Maybe that's when I can, like if Holly's on the ball or something as a centre back, and it's different. But I think it's when it's in the midfield, then I can drop.
Yeah, especially in those kind of transition moments, hey, like when it's kind of a 50-50 scrappy, I might need to drop a little bit deeper here in case we lose it, because if they play a through ball, I can actually then have the intent and set and still to deal the ball in front, or if they shoot, I'm in a better position.
That's fine.
Any questions?
No.
And the cross one, just that little movement as the ball's played in the wide area. Sweet.
Yes, thank you.
Good job. Let's go train.